Charlie Munger, the renowned investor and lifelong business partner of Warren Buffett, once said, "The first $1,000 is a beep, but you gotta do it. I don't care what you have to do, if it means walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't purchased with a coupon. Find a way to get your hands on the first 100,000." These words hold the key to the most important financial milestone in your life, and today we are unlocking that door together. Join me in this video and you will discover how you too can conquer the challenge of your first $100,000. What's up everybody? Welcome to the Wealth Game Nation. My name is Vedo and I'm here to help you better understand the Wealth Game and become part of the Wealth Game Nation. As this is a finance channel, I will connect that quote to my own actions and habits that led me to my first 100,000. Factor 1. Marriage. While thinking about it, the first thing that I could identify as a major change in my life which helped me financially was I got married at a relatively young age, and I got married to a rich girl. From that point onward, all my financial troubles were behind me. That's it. That's the end of the video. Just go and get married to somebody rich. Jokes aside, I did get married young. I was 24, while my wife was 21 at the time. However, we were two broke students with only 1,200 euros to our name. To put it in perspective, this was less than what we would need on a monthly basis. From day one, we started sharing everything, including our finances, and we had one joint account. All the money that I did not own also belonged to her, and vice versa. Factor 2. Social media detox. I deleted all of my social media. Early on in my life, I realized that social media was taking away a lot of my time, which I could use for much more productive things. So from one day to the next, I quit social media cold turkey. That's right. No more Instaface nor Snap tweets for me. Happy to say, I have been social media clean for over 12 years, and I would not dream of getting back into that nut house. All that brainless scrolling and looking at cat memes was replaced with studying and working. Another thing, even though it's not social media, I stopped listening to the radio in the car and replaced it with audiobooks and other educational material. Same thing for TV. No cable TV and no endless running TV that plays whatever it's next. Factor 3. Education. I pursued a higher education, which led me to a higher paying job and consistent salary growth over the years. Since I'm a math nerd and I do not like to memorize things, I got a bachelor's in computer science and then a master's in project management. I always had the mentality that learning is not over once school is out. In my mind, school was always the formal education. In my opinion, real life education just begins once the formal education stops. To this day, I love to learn new things. I have spent much more time learning after I finished college. To put it differently, I did not learn close to this much while I was in college. Factor number 4, the art of hustling. You've gotta hustle, and I have hustled hard. I worked 3 jobs at one point while I was still in college. Even after I graduated and before my kids were born, I consistently had 2 jobs. I was so busy that if my jobs would have been not so much different from another, I would forget at which job I was at. At times, I would greet my wife as "good morning neighbor." That's how busy I was. But hey, the grind has paid off in the end. Factor number 5, evading lifestyle creep. Warren Buffett wisely said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." This is where most people stumble. Not me. I never let lifestyle creep get to me. I kept my expenses in check, practiced regular budgeting, and that led to some serious savings. Ramen noodles are a gourmet delicacy when you're on a budget. We did not spend money on fancy cars, jewelry, designer clothing, and expensive vacation. No unnecessary subscriptions like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Spotify, or whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I believe we did not miss out on anything. We still went on vacation, we still had regular and often date nights, we still drove reliable cars, and had everything that we needed. But it was all on a predetermined budget, nothing on credit. If we did not have money to pay for it in full, it meant we could not afford it and therefore we did not get it. None of that buy now, pay later nonsense. Even the Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki said, "It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for." Meaning, if your income goes up and your expenses also go up at the same rate, you are not saving any money. However, if your income is going up and you're keeping your expenses low, then the money left over grows over time. If you know anything about investing, you will know that there is something called net income and the free cash flow. Both are used to evaluate the profitability of a company, but free cash flow also gives you insight into the financial health of the company. Knowing this, we run our household as a company. This so-called free cash flow or net income is the most important factor in your financial health. If you remember anything from this video, it should be to analyze where does your free cash flow go, meaning your money after expenses. We have been using a so-called jar system for over 10 years now, which has done wonders for us. I made a video on our jar system where I shared my own jar template. If you're interested, the link to that video and the link to the free template that you can download is in the description of this video. This money management system has enabled us to visually see how much free cash flow we are producing. Seeing this has given us the confidence in really going after bigger ticket items, going after value producing assets, which today make us money. Factor number 6, home ownership. We bought our own primary residence as soon as we were able to do so. Our free cash flow analysis from our jar system has shown us when we were able to do so. By doing this, we did not have to pay rent anymore, and everything we would have given out for rent was now growing in equity in our own home. Goodbye rent and hello mortgage. There you have it. Those are the 6 factors that led me to my first 100K and propelled me way beyond that. Remember, your journey will be unique to you and will be different from any other. It will be at your own pace, at your own intensity, and factors and habits that will work for you. So get off your behind, analyze your own life, your own financial situation, and find out what do you want to do with your life. Once you have a written plan, you get after it. And that's a wrap for today. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. If you did that, I would appreciate that a lot. Also, if you're interested in a full review of my stock portfolio, go check out my August 2023 portfolio update video. The link is in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.